Hi everyone, my name's Rose. I am the person behind Flax Designs. So you might, hi everyone, thanks for joining. You might think, hey, that's a familiar face, but a different name. I was here last year as well, under the name The Woolly One. But I changed my business name to Flax Designs. So here I am. I'm super excited to be back here at Yorkshire Yarn Fest. Online again. I hope next year maybe can actually meet you guys in real life. Hi everyone, everyone's waving. So thanks for joining. Like I said, my name is Rose. For non-Dutch speakers, I know it's a bit confusingly written. It's written the Dutch way, which is pronounced Roos. So feel free to just call me Rose. It's the closest actually to how you pronounce my name. Today I wanted to show you some of the designs that I've published since last year, and also talk a little bit about what I'll be up to for the remainder of the year. But hi everyone, everyone's waving. But first of all, I wanted to talk about the new design that I'm publishing today. If you watched Botanical Yarn's video this morning live, you've already seen one of the test knits, and you've already seen all the lovely kits that she has ready. So this is the Iris shawl. It's a semicircular shawl with a lace center and a brioche border. And I was so excited when Sophie approached me to do a design with her yarns, because I absolutely love her colors, and I love her, especially her fade sets, her gradient sets. I think they're stunning. And it took a bit of effort. The first batch of yarn for some reason didn't work out. Sometimes designs just, you have a clear idea and you love the colors, and somehow it just doesn't work, which is very interesting. And it's some of it's part of the design process that still fascinates me. Why does something work immediately and why something doesn't? Hi everyone who just joined. I'm Rose, Flaxfield Designs, welcome. Right now I'm talking about the Iris shawl that I published today. It's knit in Botanical Yarns, and like I said, I'll show you a bit more. It's a semicircular shawl with a lace center and a brioche border. So you only need 100-gram skein of fingering weight yarn or sock yarn for the center. And then the border is 200 grams of fingering weight yarn. So for this sample I used a 10 skein, mini skein set. So that's an option. You can also just use a bunch of leftovers. And you can make it as long or as short as you want, this border. I can tell you a little bit about the inspiration for this design, as it's actually, I think, one of the nicer ones. So it's called Iris because, Sophie has such a clear botanical theme to her yarns, and I love it. And I usually have a song title as a name for my designs. And I've just been listening to Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls a lot. I love dramatic music. And I thought, like, oh, that works really well actually. Like, we can combine the botanical and the lyrics. And then I also realized that yes, this is definitely suitable for a brioche beginner. It's single color brioche, so one color, and it's just back and forth. So you're just doing brioche knits. There's no brioche purling in here. It's just no increases, no decreases, just straightforward. So it's definitely brioche suitable. Also, even the lace, I would say, is beginner friendly. It looks very complex and you have to really pay attention to the chart, but it's nothing more than yarn overs, knit together, slip slip knits. So there's no really tricky stitches in here. So yeah, I was saying, I kind of lost my story there. Yeah, so I realized that iris, also in Spanish, you have arco iris, which is the rainbow. And I was like, oh, that works so well with the idea of a semicircular shawl where you have the lace center and then kind of like the colors as a rainbow around it. And it actually came out exactly as I sketched it, and I absolutely Love it. Hi everyone, some new people joined. I'm Rose, Flax Designs, welcome. Just talking about the Irish shawl here. I have a little discount code for you guys on Ravelry if you want to purchase this pattern. The discount code is YYF for Yorkshire Yarn Fest in capitals. I also put it on the Instagram post on my own account, which I will post after finishing this live. And one last thing that gets me really excited about this pattern is that, maybe you've already seen it, but I'm wearing matching earrings. And Sophie was wearing matching earrings this morning as well. These are made by Eva from Velvet Blush Design. So she's also from the Netherlands. And I approached her because I just love her stuff and I thought it would be so cool to at some point have matching earrings to my knits. And she was like, yeah, that's awesome. So let's do a little collection together. So you can find her on Etsy. I will also link her in the post. Velvet Blush Designs, if you want to look her up on Instagram. And she also has stitch markers and like different collections that went live today on Etsy. So go check her out. So many waves, I love this. So yeah, that was a little bit about the Irish shawl, not the Irish shawl. I also briefly want to tell you a little bit about the designs that I recently published. So this is the Galileo Sweater, which I published a couple weeks ago. So you can see that it has like this lovely lace design. It's in an Aran weight yarn. So it might look very heavy and bulky, but it's actually quite light. And I find that it's a really nice layer in an office. You can easily take it off and on, and it works really well over a blouse. And I generally tend to wear like high waist pants and blouses to the office, so it works really well for that. And it's also quite neutral. It's quite oversized. It's a bit like, has a slightly, how do you say, like an upturn to the hem. And it's a little shorter, but you can make it as long as you want. So yeah, go check that out on Ravelry. The links to everything is in my bio. And this one's knit in Olon yarns. Speaking of Irish yarns. Yeah, so that's the Galileo Sweater. And another sweater that I briefly wanted to show you because I'm so proud of this one, and I was so excited when I finished this. It's in Feed the Bobbin, or Zakami. So she's Feed the Bobbin on Instagram, but her business on Etsy I think is called Zakami. And this is the Blinding Light sweater. It's also knit in Aran in a superwash merino, and it's just, I thought it would be way too warm for me, especially with the turtleneck. But it's actually been so incredibly lovely. And I think when I finished it, I wore it for like 2 weeks straight. So it's, yeah, it's really one of my favorite sweaters for winter. So it's a pretty simple colorwork yoke. You can see that there's a bit of 3-color stranded going on here, but you can really easily make that 2 colors. There's instructions in the patterns for it. And one more thing that I wanted to say about my sweater patterns is that all my sweater patterns are available in 9 sizes. So from extra small to 5XL. And most of them also have pretty detailed instructions on how to either adjust the length or the fit of the body, of the sleeves, how to adjust the color work. And if you're unsure on how to do this, you can always write me and always approach me to help you out with that. I'm more than happy to help you make a sweater that you're super excited about and that you want to wear. I think that's really the beauty of knitting, is that you can make a garment that is just suited exactly as you want it, because that's definitely what drives me as a designer, that I like to make things that I like to wear. So yeah, so those are a few of my latest designs. So another thing that came out, I'll just briefly show you. This is the Punarinta shawl, also in Olon yarns. It's a little bigger than the Irish shawl. It's also with some brioche on the borders, some stranded color work, some lace, in a suri alpaca, so it's really soft and fluffy. And I think I've spent the last couple minutes talking about what I'm planning for the rest of the year, because I'm very, very excited about it. And I was very excited too that I'm going to be the first one to tell you that I'll be designing the pattern for Olon Mill's advent calendar this year. So the fact that Olon is doing an advent calendar already got me excited. And then she asked me if I wanted to make the pattern for it, and I was even more like, what? That's so cool. I've been wanting to do an advent calendar pattern for a long time, because for me it's really the challenge of like, how do I make 24 colors work in one design? And Jess and I are both super motivated to work really closely together on this to make sure that the pattern and the colors of the yarn really work together. And we're actually gonna go live on Instagram about this next week, so keep an eye on Olon's page and also on my page. We'll promote it there. And yeah, so please tune in on that, and I hope you're as excited about it as I am. Just for the people that are joining in a bit later, hi everyone, I'm Rose, Flaxfield Designs. The shawl that I'm wearing is the Irish shawl. It's published today. There's a little discount code for it on Ravelry. The discount code is YYF in all capitals. You get a little 20% discount. So go check it out. I'll also post the discount code plus all the information about the designs that I showed on my own feed after I'm done here with this live. Oh, hi Sophie. I watched your live this morning. It was fantastic. I loved all the gradient sets that she has ready. So this yarn is by Botanical Yarns, so go check her out because she has some excellent kits and also just gradient fade sets for this shawl. And her sample is also just gorgeous. Yeah, maybe one final thing that I want to show you for a design that's coming this fall is this cardigan. It's knit in Bichet Bûche Le Gros, so it's a very rustic Aran weight yarn, contrasted with the Le Gros silk and mohair, so you can see it's a bit fluffy. It's very soft, and I've just been wearing this constantly. It works with almost any outfit. There's no buttons, but there is some slight shaping at the front, so it actually falls really nicely and just hangs open. So I'll be opening up the test knit for this in the summer. So sign up for my test knitting pool through the link in my bio if you want to be the first to know about test knitting this one. So yeah, so that's about what I wanted to show you today. I could talk like for hours about all of my designs, but in 15 minutes I just wanted to give you, oh hi Jess, just wanted to give you a little bit of an overview. So just as the highlights, and if you just joined, this is the Irish shawl. I'm Flaxfield Designs, or Rose. Go check it out on Ravelry, go check out Botanical Yarns to find kits for the pattern. Look at these gorgeous polymer clay earrings from Velvet Blush Designs, who has a really nice shop update right now on our Etsy with earrings that match these colors. And yeah, go follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Sign up for my test knitting pool and keep an eye out for the really cool event that Olon and I will be doing next week about the advent calendar. So it was lovely seeing you. Hopefully see you sometime soon in real life. I can't wait. Bye!